folks. How y'all doing today? Boy, it's a warm Independence Day, but we made it to another Independence Day. Happy 4th of July, folks. Well, what we're going to do today is we're going to take the contents of this box. We're going to make a mash out of it. I've got these kits that I'm putting together now. All you need is sugar and water, and everything's right here. We're going to go over the contents, what you're going to get in each box, and we'll go from there. Let me get me a drink. We'll get right into this. All right, guys. We pulled the contents out of our box. This is what we're shipping in. Medium flat rate box. You get all this in that. What we have here is you get 5 pounds of my cracked corn. That silage corn that I use, you get 5 pounds of corn that I've cracked right here in my grinder. So you know it's straight from the farmer. Every time you buy something from us, you're supporting a local farmer. Then over here you get 4 packs. This is a cherry smoked corn malt. You get 4 1-pound packages of it. That's enough to do 4 runs. And you're gonna be sour mashing. You'll have, here's your sweet mash run. Here's sour mash, and sour mash. You can do all. This is a sour mash kit. And over here you get 4 packs of yeast. And that's enough yeast to do your 4 runs with your sour mash. And we're gonna be making a mash. I'm gonna go ahead and mash this in, show you how easy it is to use. It's all right there. It's simple. Like I said, sugar and water is all you need. We're gonna be putting a few different varieties of this kit together, different grains and stuff. I may do this to regular barley and some smoked malt kit. You know, there's a lot of things we can do with this stuff. But where we're gonna be using this one right here today, we're gonna have it up on the website here in the next day or two, and y'all get in there and order you one. Hang around with us here, come right back, and we'll get into making this mash. All right, guys. This kit right here does 10 gallons. So if you're doing 5 gallon of mash, you just want to use 1 bag of the corn in a 5-gallon bucket. And you just use half a bag of malt. So if you're doing 5 gallon, you actually get 8 runs out of this stuff. So let's put our corn in the barrel first. First thing we got to do, and I'm going to go over and grab this hot water. You just cut the top off your bag here. It's vacuum sealed, so it stays good and fresh for y'all. And there's our first 2.5 pounds. Now in this kit, you're getting 5 pounds of my silage corn. I crack it myself in my own mill. You'll have some fines and some coarse in there, but that's what you want. You need that in there. Put our other bag of corn in there. And that leaves you about 3 or 4 inches of corn down there in the bottom. Hang out right there. I'm gonna go over and grab this hot water. I'm gonna pour 5 gallons of hot water in there. Now this water is about 180 to 190 degrees, and that's what you want to steep the corn in. Yeah, I use one of Miss Dill's canning pots. She don't care as long as it's water and I don't scorch the bottom of it. I'd hate to know what she'd do to me if I ruined her pot. Let me set this back over here. And what you're gonna do here, you're gonna stir that corn up in there like that right there. And you're gonna stir this. I mean, it could set, 5 minutes or so. You come back and stir it. You want this corn to steep for about 30 to 45 minutes. That way it cooks it. It's got that milky color to it. It'll just keep getting milkier and milkier. Your water still be plenty hot enough when you get done to melt your sugar. Now I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna steep this corn for about 30, 45 minutes. And y'all come back here. We're gonna get the sugar and we're gonna cool this mash off with some cold water. We're gonna get to putting our malt and our yeast in there. So y'all hang out and we'll see you here in a minute. All right, guys, we've got our corn steeped. It's good and soft now. Now when you get this kit, don't freak out. You may have a few pieces of ground up corn stalk or something in there. It just lets you know it comes straight out of a combine, right out of a farmer's grain bin. That stuff ain't gonna hurt your mash. It actually makes a pretty good cap on it, if you ask me. So this is real corn. This ain't the stuff that's been cleaned. It's never been run through a cleaner or it's not been heated and dried. We use big propane heaters to dry some of it. We just let ours dry up in the field and then combine it in November and December. So I'm just assuring you're getting a quality product of that. All right, it's time to put our sugar in there. You're going to have you a 10-pound bag of sugar. That's what you got to buy. That's all you need to buy is a 10-pound bag of sugar in this kit. If I can get it open. As hot as that water is, you're just going to dump this right here right off in there. That water's still 160 degrees, 170. Just dump her in there. Don't ever put 10 gallons of water in there before you dump your sugar, because then you're going to have too much for your steel. Remember that. Always put your sugar in there. Just stir that sugar up. You're going to see that gravity changing in that mash. That corn's going to float different. See how the milky color almost went away in it, cleared up. That's your sugar in there. So get that there, stirred around in there. This is not hard to do, guys, and you'll make some real good whiskey out of this, especially on your sour mash. Your third run of your sour mash is going to be your best. Your second's good too. Alright, we got our sugar all stirred up in there. Let's float this paddle now. Let me get my water hose. On this barrel, what it is, local dairy farmers around here, they get their chlorine in these 15-gallon barrels. All I did was took it and whacked the top off of it with my chainsaw. It ain't pretty, don't make fun of my barrel. And you got markings that there's 9 gallon, there's 12 gallon. So I just made me a mark where 10 gallon is. It works pretty good. This right here is going to do two things. It's going to cool our mash, and we're going to put oxygen in the mash. That's a very important step, guys. And I do it just like this right here. Just turn that on. You see that oxygen going in that mash. See it flowing in there? That's what you're looking for. And this right here is going to cool our mash way down there where we get our yeast and our malt put in there. Let's fill her on up for about 10 gallon. Yeah, Miss Real Deal's up there today doing the camera work. She's feeling better again. It's a little hot, but she runs around here about half dressed anyway in the summertime. I kind of like it when she gets outside. Yeah, we're just going to fill this up here about 10 gallon. Just bear with me here, guys. Oh yeah, it's cooling down nicely. Let me watch my mark right here. Right there, 10 gallon. Alright, we're gonna stir this and check our temperature. Always remember, before you put your malt and your yeast in there, that mash needs to be 100 or below. I like mine around 95 degrees, 9. It usually kicks off pretty quick right there. Hey, this mash right here kick off pretty quick. Yeah, we're about right there where we need to be on that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add our malt. We package these in 1 pound packages. That's how much malt you want in this mash for 10 gallon. If you're doing 5 gallon, just put about half of this in there. Just guess at it like I usually do. We're just trying to make things simple for y'all so you guys can start making some real good whiskey and liquor like I do, the real deal way. So we're just going to dump that malt. Now this is that cherry smoked corn malt. That stuff smells good enough to eat. Now on your yeast, our 4 packages is inside another little vacuum sealed bag. You got to watch it and don't cut your yeast packages when you open this, because you got 4 packs of yeast in there. Just be careful, take your time with it. This is the yeast that I use. This is my yeast. It's worked good for me for 35 years. There's enough yeast in that pack to kick this right here off. Now if you're doing 5 gallon, which you can't put too much of this yeast in one, but if you're doing 5 gallon, use about half of it. And just go from there. And then you're just going to put your yeast right there on top of your malt, just like that. Get it all out of there. And take your stir paddle or whatever you got there to stir with, your electric grill or your wife's spoon, it don't matter. Use something. Stick or whatever you use. Make sure you get her stirred good. Stir it up there real good. And we done put oxygen in this with a water hose. If you don't have a water hose, you just put your pouring water in there. You need to take your paddle. And see how I'm pulling that up like that? That's drawing oxygen in there. Sorry about the pause, guys. Dead batteries, they come around here. So what I was trying to tell you was when you stir this, if you ain't got a water hose or something like I do to put that oxygen in there, if you pull up like that and do what I'm doing, see that's putting oxygen in there, make it bubble. How you put oxygen in there. We're gonna let this mash sit here a few hours. We're gonna come back and check it. And I bet that stuff be working like crazy. So y'all just hang out with us here. Alright guys, there you go. That's the Cherry Smoke Heritage Malt Kit, corn malt. We put it in a barrel. It's 10 gallon. Don't take that long. It's not that hard. Make sure you got you something that you use 10 gallon in. If you just have a 5 gallon still, like I said, just cut all this in half and you can actually get 2 sour mash runs. When we get this right here done and run, all we're gonna do is put another pack of malt, another pack of yeast in it. The slop out of the still goes right back in there. You use your spent mash, back set, whatever you call it. All that goes right back in there. We're just gonna put another pack of malt, another pack of yeast. You just sour mash that. And you can do that 3 more times right here in that barrel. What I'm gonna leave y'all with today, I was thinking about something, and I've had a few people talking to me through email and messages. If y'all is struggling, or if you're having some problems, some issues, or if you just need to talk to somebody, I'm always available. But this is what I do, is I take about 10 minutes out of my day. It could be sitting on the front porch drinking coffee in the morning. Miss Real Deal could bring me a bologna and tomato sandwich about noon on a hot summer day. And I'll just sit down for 10 minutes and I'll enjoy that time with myself and just enjoy everything around me. Your whole life could change in 10 minutes. If you need somebody to talk to and ain't nobody around, always remember the Lord is listening. You can always talk to him. And I guarantee you, if you take 10 minutes out of your day and just enjoy that 10 minutes, or just talk to the Lord, or just enjoy your 10 minutes, your life will change. It will change your life. You know, anything could happen in 10 minutes. Something bad, something good. But just take time out of your day, 10 minutes, enjoy yourself, and just go on like that. And I promise you, if you're having problems, they will get fixed. Don't worry about anything, guys, because if you worry about it, it's still there. If you don't worry about it, it's still there. So let's just start taking about 10, 15 minutes out of our day and just enjoy that time, and it will change your life. We love y'all. Y'all watch your Top Knot. I'm hot. I'm going to the air conditioner for a minute. We'll see you soon. I want y'all to look at that right there. That's that mash that we made about 2 hours ago. You could have 10 gallon mash working just like that right there. I just want to show y'all that. Takes off pretty quick, works pretty good. Y'all remember, have a good day. We love you. Watch your Top Knot. Happy 4th of July.